Good morning, John. It's Monday, October 4th. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that's been weighing heavily on my mind. Rules are established so that the project can have some kind of structure, some kind of system that we can follow, something that can keep us on track. In a way. In order to motivate one another to follow this structure, punishments were created. Not only does this keep us on track, it disperses lulls at the expense of the person being punished. Always funny. And this kind of brings me to Rule 4. Punishments equal null. The rules provide structure for those who followed them and disperse negligence to those who disfollowed them, did not follow them. Therefore, the rules no longer have any base for fear, which begs the question, what happens if a rule is broken? Punishments equal null. And I'm not talking about vlogging schedule or Rule 3, since those kind of rules are
more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
I'm talking about, time travel. That's the big thing we can't do. So what happens when we break a rule like that? We're left with two solutions. The first of which, nothing happens. The second of which is that we face punishment. But we can't be punished. Why should we follow the rules? We don't know what will happen until we break the rules. You may be asking yourself, AJ, isn't this a poorly redone version of Schrodinger and his dilemmunus cat? And before you start acting like a big nerd and pull out your calculator, dilemmunus is definitely a word I made up to describe the act of being a dilemma. And maybe I got inspiration for that. We don't know what happens unless we look inside the box. But you know who looked inside a box once, John? Pandora. And if you know anything about Greek mythology, you know that Pandora opened that box and let loose all kinds of hell on earth. But at the same time, she released hope into the world, along with all the other nasty things such as strife and disease. So perhaps this box that I'm tempted to open contains a little gem. Whereas one end I may open the box and the cat be dead. I get punished. Or is Rule 4 waiting to be revised? John, I simply don't know. This is what I call Burton's paradox. Does nothing happen if we break these rules? And if so, why do we have rules in the first place? John, the box is in your court now. The only way I can break it is either time traveling or by exceeding the 6-minute rule. And since I simply do not have the time to edit that much footage or, talk that much, that isn't gonna happen. Also, I junked my DeLorean when we made the no time travel rule, so that's not an option either. John, I'll see you on Thursday.